Starting with Community Matters, an African-American civil rights leader says he is being singled out by the Fresno Police Department. Reverend Floyd Harris says that he was the only person at a Black Lives Matter protest to be charged with 2 misdemeanors. Harris pleaded not guilty to those charges in court yesterday. KC24's Jessica Porter joining us live tonight in downtown Fresno. And Jessica, police say Harris was warned about these illegal protests months in advance.
Yes, he was. And it was on this street back in August where protesters blocked the intersection, creating quite a traffic nightmare for drivers. Fresno Police Chief Jerry Dyer says that he supports free speech, but he says Harris's actions became a public safety concern. As they marched against police brutality, several protesters can be seen blocking the intersection of Tulare and O Streets in downtown Fresno last August. But Reverend Floyd Harris says he was singled out.
Many people were everywhere that day, but it just seems that the black and brown folk were the only ones cited.
2 received traffic violations. Harris was the only one to be charged with 2 misdemeanors for obstructing traffic. Fresno police say they support free speech, but it's their job to enforce safety.
It's very serious when people are being directed to block traffic or to lie down in the roadway because there's a potential for a motorist to run over those individuals.
Harris says no one was hurt, and this is the first time in 25 years of being a civil rights leader he has been cited.
It's sad when we're with much trouble, issues that's going on in this city, that we would waste taxpayers' money on something like this.
Harris pled not guilty Wednesday to the charges. The chief says 8 months before the incident, he sent Harris along with other organizers letters explaining they would need to get a permit before demonstrating and reminding them it is illegal to block any street.
It had nothing to do with his ethnicity, had nothing to do with anything other than the fact that he had been informed about the law and chose to violate it, and in fact said that to the community that day over the bullhorn.
Reverend Harris says he never received a letter from the Fresno Police Department and that he's going to continue to fight the charges against him. We asked the chief for a copy of the letter that he sent to Harris. He gave it to us, and in the letter it says that the chief was willing to meet with organizers and work with them on permitting and future protests. He says that offer still stands, but he has yet to have anyone take him up on it. Reporting live in downtown Fresno, I'm Jessica Porter, KC24, local news that matters.